My name is Mamata, lecturer in economics. I am going to teach economics for class 11 and 12. Akwena previous class ta rural development ngi matang da khanagre dum sum khanak baduna credit facilities adubo khanagre adum ngasina koi para adugi sum makha chatharapada agricultural marketing systems masi muk kaino khana seba. Agricultural marketing is a process that involves the assembling, storage, processing, transportation, packaging, grading, and distribution of different agricultural commodities across the country. Akoi agricultural marketing process da tauribase akoi puthopa pot mayam do purane puraga storage da thamba adagidi processing magi manthok mansin tauba transportation mafam amada puba ade packaging magi kainosing sina customer singna pamba dugi matung ina different package samba the grading my quality mayam am khaidopa khara paba khara pataba kaina anmas maina loi tawrusi matung da akoi ge agricultural commodities singse different parts of the country se masi amu da yohandori neba. Now, prior to independence, farmers, while selling their product to traders, suffered from faulty weighting and manipulation of accounts. They also did not have proper storage facilities to keep back their produce for selling later at a better price. And independence, mamangs the farmers in moigi pothok singje traders the yomba matamda traders singsina yamna moise exploit to biba kamaina toge hai matamda weight kase su de kaina to biba aduga paisa su magi pibam thopa paisa se siga se pi daba sikhatang tai kaina dumaina hek pibiba moise yamna sonja farmer singje aduga moigi proper storage facilities se sigumba se leitaba sina maram odna moina kogi price pibam se kitang phagalaga yonjage kain thamnabage adugumbai facilities madusu fangdaba. Even today, more than 10% of goods produced in farm are wasted due to lack of storage. Therefore, state intervention became necessary to regulate the activities of the private traders. Adna ngasi phawda farmers singsna puthoiba pochai singja sigi 10% sidi adum storage facilities masi phangdaba sina adum mangene aduna private traders singsina farmers masi exploit to base masdagi kannanaba akoi government na intervene to boma change anwa government na masi kama karambo monda farmers singse mugi phibam se phagalana ba adagi protect tawge khotge habdo madu mu yengseba. So let us discuss 4 such measures that were initiated to improve the marketing aspect. Number 1, the first step was regulation of markets to create orderly and transparent marketing conditions. By and large, this policy benefited farmers as well as consumers. Quite harm state my market fazana order naina the transparent labor dumba condition amada tauba tabani masi kamai tauge have matamda akoge buy and sell tauba matam se masida government officials yauna are farmers yauna are traders sing yauna fajana monitor tauba ma changeba are weight fajana subra adagi mage price akoge kaino tauba reasonable oiba kain sumain tauba se fajana masi monitor tauba taugadabani aruga masigi system sina yam transparent taubanina buyers so as well as farmers so machina benefited the weba arge ani shubada. Second component is provision of physical infrastructures facilities like roads, railways, warehouses, godowns, cold storages and processing units. Ani shubashina akoi physical infrastructures mayam sam naga roads kumba railways warehouses godown arge cold storage facilities ai processing units se masi fanganba sam naharga koi lambi se phatra de koi remote area da puthoeba poche se yamna putho su moina city area da laiba market se masida daga puthokpa ngamdabnina adum mangba ana sigumba se thoktana ba infrastructure se am strong oibatai adubo current infrastructure facilities are quite inadequate to meet the growing demand and need to be improved. Aruga housing ki infrastructure fibam se masidi yamna inadequate way aruga masi improve to wama changi. The ahum subda cooperative marketing in realizing fair prices for farmers product. is the third aspect of the government initiative. Ahum subada akoigi cooperative marketing se masi develop toba my cooperative society semaga farmers sing se moi group se punjal laga moi por sing se kaino chap chaba moi reasonable oiba price ama lepaga adu khaktang da yonba masina farmers sing ki condition se am phamhalle adu natradi akoi farmers sing se unite tawdraboi de moi pochai se akoi pukhalakpa matamda bargaining to yam tawbiba samnara example amtang pizage samnarga tomato se tharen khalo tomato ge akoi ge kaino se product se am phare ar moina yam product se yam phajana kaino se good harvest leine na market se da pukhala kan de atai farmers sing su maina loina pukhalakna buyers sing na kamain tawge da yam thin bargain tawbidana kaino se moigi reasonable price sigum se phangdaba se phauda so be mato so be adu farmers sing na sumain choithokna moi masen se chamana punjan minaraga akoi manaba product se masigi misna different price de yondra boidi price ama khaktang de yondra boidi moi farmers sing gi kaino se condition se masi fai adu moina reasonable oba price su phangeba moi pothok jariba pothok se masigi adagi fourth subada the fourth element is the policy instruments like number 1 assurance of minimum support prices for agricultural products masigi makha dana kamain tawgeda government na farmers sing the assurance biba kamaina moigi product se akoi gi minimum support price aga khogi price da moigi pot se leibi gani hana anu farmers na dagi maman hengarna market ta yonjage haibasu adum yai arbu yamna moigi crucial oiba conditions farmers ke asa bijagrba example ga chamana na akoi gi moina good harvest le kan sa moina paisa se am phangani hana tor kanda market ta pukhala kanda koi particular products se akoi flooded ta oidana moina thaja bagi the changiba mamando adugmu phibam se si adubo recover to bangam da bagi phibam se yam tho eba yamna profit phangbe la na do sigumba conditions da ko ge government na minimum support price gumba se masi tor di farmer gi interest se yamna ngathok pe aduna moina thajari ba khochari ba dugi reasonable oiba moige kaino du de amount de adum recover to bangam me khara profit su khara yaruga na assurance of minimum support price for agricultural products farmers ki damangta de yam maru eva amaneva adi ani shubda maintenance of buffer stock of wheat and rice by Food Corporation of India sina ahen ba food sing some narga wheat kumba rice kumba se yamna paisa laga dum thambiba machineba arige ahum subda distribution of food grains and sugar through PDS public distribution system. These instruments are aimed at protecting the income of the farmers and providing food grains at a subsidized rate to the poor. Arna government na akoi public distribution system se sigumba hangdoktana akoi ki poor farmers sing se akoi poor people sing se akoi ki subsidized rate ta hadi ata bama manda darkar leba food grain ga se mase phanghanba machineba. On account of these measures by the government, agricultural marketing systems has made some notable improvements. Aduga matakta government paikhat liba measures mayam se machine maram oina akogi agricultural marketing system se daida yamna achouba akogi phagatpa improvement amadi laeba. However, despite government intervention, private trade predominates agricultural market. The quality of agricultural products handled by the government agencies and consumer cooperatives constitute only 10%, while the rest is handled by the private sector. Adubu government na yamna measures mayam lokale magi improvement phange ana haira basu government na intervene tawrabo isu akogi kaino sidai dadi agricultural market ki system se de dum private na dum dominate tawrola e akogi government agencies and consumer cooperatives na handle tawribase akoi total volume dugi 10% khataneba arugo magi 90% sidi adum private sector na dum handle tawroga dum lei heba anna masidagi di kamain tawre adagi alternate marketing system amamuk lae masidadi kamain tawge have the yangase it has been realized that if farmers directly sell their produce to consumers it increases their incomes aduna farmers singna marakta traders leitraba farmers singna moge direct consumers singsidai da पोचे योलबा अदुदि farmers ingi income se masi henget kani aro masi adai India gi part sing some part sing da dum chanaba hore example oina pijake apni mandi ka hari se Punjab da Haryana da Rajasthan da si tore adagi hadaspar mandi ka hai se Pune da adagi Uzawar Sanda is ka hai se sina Tamil Nadu da sidaidana akoigi consumer singa aduga farmers singa direct contact labor smaina mandi sidaida poche yolaga direct sales contract with the farmers by the national and multinational companies is another alternative channel of agricultural marketing arge atopa mana atopa agricultural marketing kanosina channel sina akoigi national and multinational companies sina farmers ka adum direct poche labor se moise contract se masi adum tawjareba. This would not only help in expansion of market for the farm products but also reduce price risks for the small and marginal holders. Masigi systems na akoigi agricultural marketing se masi expand tawada natana koigi small and marginal holders so adugi mogi price risks lebedu so yam handa leba adai akoina mathangda khanagado agricultural diversification che masi mu khanase. Agricultural diversification has a kaino. Agricultural diversification refers to the reallocation of some farm productive resources into new activities or crops. Agricultural diversification refers to the farm resources to hanagi do nataba anoba activities natraga crops ta resources indo ado season abado aduni. Diversification is an emerging challenge in the context of the rural development. Rural development se masi purapnabagi damakta akoi diversification se masi so achauba challenge amani magi sakong ani lei. It has two aspects. Number one, diversification of crop production. To the diversification of production activity or employment havani aduga akoi first diversification of crop production have masi hana khanase. Diversification of crops implies production of a diverse variety of crops rather than one specialized crop. It implies a shift from single cropping system to multi-cropping system. Diversification of crops masina high se akoige specialized crop ama khaktang thabagi mahuta makhal ahum mari se varieties of crops masi thaba se masineba masina akoige single cropping patterns sidagi multiple cropping systems masi oina tawba sineba. In India, where agriculture is still dominated by subsistence farming, diversification would mean a shift from subsistence farming to commercial farming. India gumba akoi agriculture se akoi subsistence farming oina toba havdi chaba konana badang puthokpodo adugumba sigumba system sidai akoigi sidagi kaino se subsistence farming sidagi commercial farming the hongba se masi se adum diversification of crops se masi adum kaweba. Mathangda second da akoina diversification of production activities se masi mu khanase. It implies to a shift of workforce from agriculture to other allied activities and non-agricultural sector. Machine main taurisina agriculture dagi workforce se shift over karida agriculture nataba adai kaino da allied activities the shift over duneva samnara allied activities arga koi livestock kumba poultry are fisheries adagi non-agricultural sectors se the shift over do adubu khangneba. The need for diversification arises from the fact that there is a greater risk in depending exclusively on farming for a livelihood. Diversification ki darkar le se masi kaidobagi leirino hai matam da koina livelihood ki damakta kai farming khaktang da depend over se masi yamna risky oeba. Samna harga koina kaino se thare farmers na rice se tharen khalo aduga flood kumba lakpa matam da masi loina kaino manghang kan mai hingnan bagi damakta koi second line of defense mashi laitaba sigumba risks laibase masidagi koknanabaneba koi diversification of crops ka taurise. So diversification towards new area is necessary not only to reduce the risks from agricultural sector but also to provide productive sustainable livelihood options to rural people. And diversification che kari damakta darkar no habida masina akogi agricultural sector gi risks handahan base masida natana akogi rural people sidaida moigi atopa source dagi atopa option dagi moi hingjanaba lambi ma pibado maduneba. As agriculture is already overcrowded, a major proportion of the increasing labor force need to find alternate employment opportunities in other non-farm sectors. Akoina khange madudi agricultural sector sidi adum overcrowded orabne ana masidai excess labor se masina adai atopa alternate employment opportunities se masi yengba tabane samna harga atai akoi non-farm sector singsida aduga atai kari opportunities no non-farm sectors da haibado adu mo khanase aduga number 1 da kaino se animal husbandry se si khanase. In India, the farming community uses the mixed crop livestock farming system. Cattle, goat, fowl are the widely held species. Livestock production provides increased stability in income, food security, transport, fuel, and nutrition for the family without disrupting the food producing activities. And India, the day animal husbandry se as mixed live crop for livestock se masi toba akogi sasan loiba se akoi makal ama khaktang loitaba makal ahum mari se dum loiba samnarga cattle, goat, ati fowl mase masi pulap se loiminaba. Adoge masi tawdagidi masina akogi imunge moige income da stability se masi hengale are food security sulere transport ab da koi bulok chungop kai gumasi so dum moina transport ki wena dum season abdo adagi moige dangum basina dum fuel and season are aragi thorokpa akoi meat oiro dei sango ke meam sina mo nutrition for the family sumain without disrupting other food producing activities machine adagi today livestock sector alone provides alternate livelihood options to over 70 million small and marginal farmers including landless laborers aroga ngashima akogi livestock sectors alone seshina akogi 70 million small and marginal farmers arge landless laborers singse masigi livelihood hingnana bagi lambi ama pire haba. Milk production in the country has increased by more than 8 times between 1951 to 2014. Meat, eggs, wool, and other byproducts are also emerging as important productive sectors for diversification. Adna koigi milk production je 8 times hengale 1951 daina 2014 je masigi period se daida adagi meat haro eggs haro wool haro sida sing lere adagi mogi byproduct me se masisu diversification ge atoba productive sector amane oire haba. Adagi mathangda akogi kaino se atopa non-farm activities da akoi fisheries khanase the fishing community regards the water body as mother or provider. Akogi fishing community nade koi water body se yam nungsina koi mother kind provider kainaga kaujayeba. The water bodies consisting of sea, oceans, rivers, lakes, natural aquatic ponds, streams are therefore an integral and life-giving source for the fishing community. Akoi fishing community dadi koi water bodies sing samna haraga sea haro, ocean haro, rivers, lakes, natural aquatic ponds, stream moi mayam se masina moi dadi hingnana bagi lambi se piri bane haba. Presently, fish productions from inland sources contributes about 64% to the total value of fish production, and a balance 36% comes from the marine sector, sea and ocean. And aduna inland source dagi fish production je masina 64% ne argo marine sector dagina kaino neba 36% neba. Today, total fish production accounts for 0.8% of the total GDP. In India, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Tamil Nadu are the major fish producing states. Aduga kainose akoigi fish ki akoi fishery sector se sina akoi gross domestic product ta contribute to ribase 0.08% ni aroga India da akoigi yamna fish puthoiba kaino state singsidi kana no the West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu haiba state singse machine haba adai mathang da akoina horticulture se masi muk yangsi. Blessed with a varying climate and soil conditions, India has adopted growing of diverse horticultural crops such as fruits, vegetables, tuber crops, flowers, medicinal and aromatic plants, spices and plantation crops. And India dadi my climatic conditions yamna makan gi sil leibanina akoi makan gi crops singse puthoi samna ga fruits vegetables ne tuber crops are flowers adagi medicinal aromatic plants spices kaise masi mayam se puthoini. Horticulture sector contributes nearly 1/3 of the value of agriculture output and 6% of the GDP of India. Anna India gi khoi agriculture production se sigi saruk ohum thopi amma se masidi horticulture na puthok pane ba contribute to ne aduga GDP da horticulture da gi contribute to se India da 6% ne ba. India has emerged as a world leader in producing a variety of fruits like mangoes, bananas, coconuts, cashew nuts, and a number of spices, and is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables. And economic condition of many farmers engaged in horticulture has improved, and it has become a means of improving livelihood for many underprivileged classes. And kaino se underprivileged classes in the living se akogi horticulture se masi kaino to the adopt to the mogi life ki quality se yamna improve to baneba masina moi the hingjana bu lambi se masi fazana pira baneba ana akogi mayam se akoina khanagre akogi non farm activities da kaino se animal husbandry adagidi kaino se fisheries adagi horticultures mayam se khanaraba matungda moi performance se kamai tauge kaise so amuk yeng seba. Though in terms of numbers our livestock population is quite impressive, but its productivity is quite low as compared to other countries. Akoina India da livestock akogi farm gi shasan loibagi masing se yam boisu magi productivities de atai kaino singa countries singa compared to matamda productivity se am adum low oiri. It requires improved technology and promotion of good breeds of animals to enhance productivity. Ana magi productivity se hangat hange have the akogi technology se improve to wetai sigu sumathakta akogi kaino sing se sasan sing se akogi afaba breed se masi khallaga loibatai arge ani subada production of fisheries has already increased substantially. However, problems related to overfishing and population need to be regulated and controlled. Akoina fish production se masidi changyam wangna putho haira boisu magi nga se hena fadokpa my population da kaino chose asok plakpa sigum basdi fazana yangjanba adai control to ma changyeba. Adagi horticulture has emerged as a successful sustainable livelihood option and needs to be encouraged significantly. Horticulture is the yamna kanaba akoi sustainable livelihood option piba dugumba ama oirabane masi fazana encourage to darkar le karambo mo de encourage to godagi haiba matamda akogi infrastructure se fazana piba like electricity, cold storage system, marketing linkage, small scale processing units, masi mayam wase tawbiraba adagi mogi technological improvements masi su tawbiraba adagi dissemination akogi darkar leba information market ki condition kari kara gase mogi print media na adagi atai electronic media sum mayam sina akogi farmers sing daga yohon base masi su tawbiga tabaneba aduna akoina mathangda sustainable development se adagi organic farming masigi maramda mukhana se Sustainable development is that process of economic development which aims at raising the quality of life of both present and future generations without threatening rural endowment and environment. Sustainable development is economic development process masina present as well as future quality of life masi hengatanba karamba mongda natural endowment environment masida karimta sokhandana. Now, in recent years, awareness of harmful effect of chemical-based fertilizers and pesticides on our health is on a rise. Akoina sum ikuidringaida hojikti sum khanabada akoina chemical fertilizers sizinaba and pesticides sizinaba se machina akoigi hakchang da yam harmful oiba effects se machi lei ka amna aware oinare eba ana conventional agriculture relies heavily on chemical fertilizers and toxic pesticides etc. which enter the food supply, penetrate the water source, harm the livestock, deplete the soil and devastate natural ecosystem. And conventional agriculture that the season is chemical fertilizers mayama are toxic pesticide mayama season are machine food supplies changani adagi manungda water resources dum toxic to gandana kotana su taurani and livestock to harmful arani argi soil quality se masisu handarani ari masida natana akoi natural ecosystems as state desu adum kaino to horeba amang base masi thokhale heba na efforts in evolving technologies which are eco-friendly are essential for sustainable development, and one such technology which is eco-friendly is organic farming. Ana akoina akoi eco-friendly oiba sustainable development se masi tawna big damakta technology se masi sum khan badarkar leireba ana akoina sum khan ba matamda eco-friendly oiba technology se masi gi manungda organic farming se masi so amaneba ade organic farming se masi kaino habse amu khang yengase. Organic farming is a whole system of farming that restores, maintains and enhances the ecological balance. There is an increased demand for organically grown food to enhance food safety throughout the world. Sini masigi matangda akoina benefits of organic farming se masi kari no habdo discuss tawse. Number 1, the organic farming offers a means to substitute costlier agricultural inputs such as high-yielding variety seeds, chemical fertilizers, pesticides, etc. With locally produced organic inputs that are cheaper and thereby generate good returns on investments in organic farming na offer to bese akoigi yamna hana sijanaramba yam tangba chemical fertilizers sing aragi pesticides sing se masigi muhutta akoi locally puthokchaba organic oiba input sing do aduna hongba masina muhut sineba aduna cheaper oirabanina magi sisu investment awibso adugisu mase good returns se masi phangeba sina organic farming se masi targa degi ani subadana organic agriculture also generates income through exports as the demand for organically grown crops is on rise. And organic farming se masi targa yam phajana income tan bayai export targa karino haiba matamda akoi organically puthokpa magi crops sing se yamna demand leba prithivida yamna akai world yamna demand se am hengale eba ano masi organically puthokpa crops sing se export targa farmers sing income se phajana tan bayai shine ari ahum subada organically grown food has more nutritional value than chemical farming, thus providing us with healthy food. Aduna organically puthokpa food che machina akoida nutritional value bibe hele chemical farming na puthokpa crops sing jadgi aduna machina akoida akoi hakchang phawase machi yamna heleba adagi mari subda. Since organic farming requires more labor input than conventional farming, India will find organic farming an attractive proposition. And organic farming sidi labor input se am darkar leba aduna India gumba labor marang kaina labor countries se state the organic farming se tobose masi am kanagani aragi aroi bada the produce is pesticide free and produced in an environmentally sustainable way. Ana puthoiba poche pura kaino toba pesticide free oiba aduga environmentally yam sustainable way the puthokpanina masi yamna phai haba. Popularizing organic farming requires awareness and willingness on the part of the farmers to adopt new technology. Organic farming se masi kaino popularize tauge haradi akoi farmers sing yam awareness piba aduga moina so yaningna technology se adopt to ma change. Inadequate infrastructure and the problem of marketing the products are major concerns which need to be addressed apart from an appropriate agricultural policy to promote organic farming. Kaino to ba infrastructure the matik cha deba aduga poche puthoga marketing problem le base masigum se solve viva darkar le adigi sigisu matakta akogi yam chana ba appropriate policy ama madu organic farming se masi promote tonana ba puthok pamane changi haba. For today, that's to up to this. Thank you.